Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Wednesday, May the 30th, 2012. I'm D. Martez, your host, your brother, cousin, uncle, best friend, co-worker, catsmate, neighbor. Thank you for coming to dmartez.com. Thank you for pressing that play button to hear the D. Martez Entertainment News Brief. So I got some good entertainment stuff for you. First, I want to give birthday shout-outs to everyone who has a birthday today. If you're listening to the show, D. Martez says happy birthday. And celebrity birthdays, CeeLo Green is having his birthday party today. Yeah, big blowout for CeeLo. He's turning 38. Look at CeeLo, y'all. Look at that picture of CeeLo. Like, what does CeeLo have on? He looks like a lost member of the Dreamgirls. Also, country music star Wynonna Judd celebrates her birthday today. Hey, Wynonna. She turns 48 years old. So happy birthday to them both. Today, May 30th, this day in history, in 1868, Memorial Day is observed in the United States for the first time. That was in 1868. Also, today is National Potato Day in Peru. So like, you know, if you want to kick back and get all starched and carved up today, you can say, well, hey, I'm eating this because it's Potato Day in Peru. And you're probably not in Peru. So, entertainment news briefs, and let's not waste any time and get right to it. I'm going to tell you about a man that tries to pay for his meal with that green. Yeah, marijuana. Also, a couple that's wearing matching outfits, and they've been wearing the same outfits for 35 years. Raz B, former B2K group member, is releasing a tell-all book. Aren't you tired of Raz B? And Michelle Obama dropped by The View on yesterday, and there's speculation that Michelle may be running for president. And I'll let you hear a snippet of that. But let's get right to it. Let's get to this cute couple. I think this is so precious. So, this couple has been wearing matching outfits for 35 years. It's Joey and Mel. I guess Mel is short for Melanie. They're from Nebraska, and they told the Huffington Post that they've been wearing matching outfits to enhance their relationship, which has been going strong for 65 years. Okay? So they say, we're from the old school where you get married once and that's it. We've been together 24 hours a day, at work, and at home. KETV reports that the couple has been wearing matching outfits for 35 years. Joey picks out the ensembles, which often have a floral theme, because the couple owns and operates a successful floral shop in Nebraska. Now there's a picture of the couple right there. See the floral theme? They say we joke that we're connected by Velcro because we do everything together. The two have 146 custom-made matching outfits, and typically Joey's tie will match Mel's dress. Okay, now here's the key to their long-lasting relationship. To this day, Joey says if he does something, he tells Mel thank you. If they run into each other, they say excuse me. They fully respect each other and consider each other with every decision they make. Aww. So that's the meaning of true love. You know, there's a song for them. Yes to Joey and Mel. How precious are you two? I just love it. I absolutely love it. So you know what? Tell people excuse me. Yeah, if you bump into them, tell them thank you. That'll make your relationship last. Man tries to pay for a meal with marijuana at a Denny's in New York. A Niagara Falls man was left high and dry this weekend when he attempted to pay for a meal with marijuana around 2 a.m. on Saturday. The man ordered $9.91 worth of food at a Denny's restaurant in New York, then allegedly offered the cashier $1 and a bag of marijuana. Now, this is according to MSN. When the cashier wouldn't accept the marijuana, the persistent pothead openly attempted to sell it to another Denny's customer. The cashier then called the local police, but the man fled into a nearby forest before they arrived. The investigation is still going on. So yeah, you know, you go up to the desk, you know, pay my meal $9.91, but I'm about to give you this dollar and we could go in the back and get blowed. Like, did he really think that was going to happen? So, Michelle Obama dropped by The View on yesterday. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I absolutely love The View. And there is speculation that Michelle Obama is going to run for president. Now, how monumental would that be? Obama being the first African-American president, male, and Michelle being the first African-American president, female. So when asked about it, here's what Michelle had to say.
You might consider running for political office.
Those are other people's rumors.
Yeah. So you would be a very popular candidate. You rule it out. You would not.
I am not interested in politics, never have been. I mean, one of the things you learn after 48 years of life, you know what your passions and your gifts are. Now, the one thing that is certain, I will serve. I will serve in some capacity.
There you have it. Michelle Obama says she is not interested in politics at all. You know, I was kind of surprised about that response. But again, her husband is the president. She's not. She's just serving as first lady. Now, B2K. Remember they were a group real hot and big at one point. Remember their big hit? I'm sure you do. Their first single that came out, Bump, Bump, Bump. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, well, Raz B, one of the members of B2K, there's a picture of B2K right there. And here's a picture of Raz B. Okay, so Raz B is now striking back with a book called This Boy's Life. It's a tell-all book by Raz B, and he's going to tell about his adventures in the music world. Now, Raz B's real name is Demario Thornton, and he plans to expose many of his peers' personal life. Okay, now, here are some excerpts from this book. In chapter 4, Raz B spoke about his time in B2K. He says, there were no girls, there were no breaks, absolutely no meat. Our diet was strict. I remember passing out during rehearsals because of our heavily restricted diet. He goes on to say, more important than the food was girls. Girls were not allowed to even have our number. Chris Stokes would say that the girls were a distraction, but in reality, it was just for his own sexual desires. Raz B has accused former manager and first cousin Chris Stokes of molesting him and many others affiliated with his management firm. Thornton goes heavily into the molestation in the book. Now, he says Chris was gay. He tried his best to hide his sexual appetite from his family, but we knew. Chris would make us, members of B2K, go into rooms and have oral and sometimes anal sex. He oftentimes would take pictures of us engaging in sex acts. To this day, I think he still has those images. Now, he also goes to talk about members in the business, you know, other artists such as Ray J. Now, he says, Ray J was cool at first. I was under the impression that he wanted to help me, but just like with Whitney Houston, he was just looking for someone to use. In the book, Raz B also talks about Bow Wow, saying that Bow Wow and Omarion was in a relationship together, and he also goes to talk about Chris Brown being gay. Now, Chris Brown and Raz B had a big falling out on Twitter in 2001. Raz B is currently touring in China, but is expected to return to the States in August. He plans to begin promoting his book at the Wendy Williams Show, according to press release. Yeah, that's why their first song was entitled Bump, Bump, Bump. See, it all comes together. And I'm sure if he's going on the Wendy Williams Show, Wendy's gonna get the truth out of him. Okay, well, that's it for the day. It's been the D. Martez Entertainment News Brief. Just a little brief for you. You know, want to give you some information there. Visit dmartez.com throughout the day to stay in the know. You can read the blogs and, you know, tell your friends, tell your family. Follow me on Twitter at D_Martez Show. And be sure to like my Facebook fan page. That's D.Martez. I thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll leave you with John Legend. Yeah, John Legend featuring Ludacris tonight. Have a good day. Be blessed. And remember, D. Martez, I love you listening.
Baby,